And from an up-and-coming band, we conclude tonight's edition of The Ball with news of one of metal's premier outfits. Brazilian quartet Sepultura have been pretty low profile recently, but in news hot off the press, the band have unveiled plans for a new album and will also be bringing mayhem to your TV screen with the release of their new long-form video titled Third World Chaos. Due for release on the 31st of July, the video features most of Sepultura's promo clips interspersed with the band's own camcorder footage and 3 songs from their stunning performance at Donington Monsters of Rock last year. In this exclusive excerpt, we join the band backstage at Donington, where they told Radio 1 DJ Bruce Dickinson the story behind the instrumental track KO of Ass.
Hello again, I'm with Sepultura, and we've got Max Cavalera, the vocalist, and Andreas Anwin, the guitarist, and Andreas Kisser, the lead guitarist. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the Radio 1 box at Donington.
Very comfortable.
It's dry, you know. But of course you're going to be out there on the stage.
On stage. For the band.
We've just been talking a second ago about some of the different influences that went into your new Chaos AD record.
Yeah, one of them is the acoustic song, which is called Caiovas, which is a tribe that lived in the rainforest, and they suicide because the government was taking the land away. There's no lyrics, it's just the name, and then on the album we explain to the people what it is. And it was the first experience for us to do that kind of extreme experience with the drums and acoustic guitar. Yeah.
It's very different, the whole concept of the song and the way we record.
Well, I think when we first wrote, we wrote in buckets, plastic buckets, because we didn't have enough. We didn't want to take Igor's drum apart. So there's these buckets on the practice pad. Start just like in Brazil in the bar tables.
Fucking bollock sound. And the way we do Caiovas live too is without acoustic instruments.
It's a hell
version. We play with our guitars.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. And we explore more the percussion part, which is very live and very like heavy.
Oh. And soccer games is real big. They have 30 people playing for the team through the whole game. And when Igor was 8, man, he would join those guys and play with them. It's killer. My father just let him, you know. People be just drinking beer and jamming right on the stadium. 30 drums at the same time. It can be heavier than a metal band.
Meanwhile, Sepultura have completed work on a set of demos for their 6th album, the follow-up to 93's hugely successful Chaos AD. It's hinted that this new effort will be titled Roots, and in this exclusive MTV interview, the band talk about their rise up the ladder of success, from the inner city hell of Brazil to international fame and fortune.
From Belo Horizonte in Brazil to Phoenix, Arizona, USA. That's the road Sepultura have taken to become one of the most popular bands in heavy metal. But travelling on that road to success has not been an easy one.
And Sepultura is a band that really based on challenge since we first started. Anything that creates some kind of challenge, it's always good and motivating for us. And that was pretty much the reason when we said to the people in Brazil, we're gonna make it, we're gonna get out of here, we're gonna tour, and everybody thought we were complete out of our minds, you know, thought that, you know, look at those guys, they're living in a dream world thinking that they're ever gonna even get out of Belo Horizonte. And we did it, you know, that's motivation, you know. Brazil is so full of suffering, so full of bad stuff that sometimes you got to bring something good out of it to try to balance that a little bit, because all you hear about Brazil, it's negative all the time. So, you know, we try to bring us something positive out of that country sometimes.
The band's fourth album, Chaos AD, has made them a favourite with European metal fans. But Sepultura are aware of the problems that fame can sometimes bring.
Everything has its price, and we knew that there would be a price for all these. You don't get into this thinking that it's going to be an easy way and all that. So I wanted to do that 10 years ago. I wanted to drop everything I had going, dedicate my entire time for music. But I knew that the minute we start working, it will always take more and more from us. I think you just got to deal with it, and if you don't like it, the best thing you should do is stop and quit and totally go out of it.
It depends where we go, you know, and I try to manage that too. So I'm a pretty open person, so I pretty much don't have a problem with this. I just, everybody starts to talk to me, just buy me a beer and everything will be fine.
One of the highlights of the past 12 months for the band was their performance at Donington Monsters of Rock, complete with nerves and adrenaline.
The pressure of being the first third world band to play Donington, first South American band to play Donington, all that. I ended up building the whole pressure, you know. But once you're on stage, that's it, then it was great. And the crowd was really good, really into Sepultura that day. That's the best.
Apart from making Phoenix their home, it's also Sepultura's place of work and their famous practice pit.
So here we are.
That's my rig, and I rent some space for Andres, put his guitars over there. So enjoyed the band because I had a bass. Not because I couldn't play, but I had a bass.
This is the president of the Sepultura fan club in Phoenix, the American fan club. So you could kind of like mess around with him a little bit. Okay, so right now we're gonna play some of the stuff we've been recording, a track here. It's the material working on the new Sepultura album. And a little bit of this track is called Roots, Bloody Roots.
Roots! Bloody roots! Roots! Bloody roots! Go!
Some critics claim Sepultura could be as big as Guns N' Roses if Max Cavalera changed his vocal style. But Sepultura isn't about having massive commercial success.
It's my style. If I sing like Axl Rose, then I'm not gonna be myself anymore. Then even if I sell more albums, I'm not myself, then why should I do? All we wanna do right now is stick to our roots and write the music that we think is right. And that music, like I say, we're just gonna find these right people. Somehow, the right people is gonna find that music too. That's the way for us. I don't expect everybody to like Sepultura. I know there's a lot of people that hate Sepultura, but there's a lot of people that like it a lot and appreciate what we do. So that's the way it is.
And the new Sepultura album should see release in early '96. I'm looking forward to that.
Nobody's seen this for 100 years.